Well, hello everybody, this is Bill Murphy, and whether you're watching this on the Red Zone site or on the CIO Executive Series site, wanted you to know a couple things about 5 different devices here that I've been playing with over the past several months. This is the Razr Maxx. I just returned my Razr regular to get the Razr Maxx because the battery life on this thing is just out of control. I've used Droid in the past, and by the way, this is my ActiveSync password. So if you all aren't using ActiveSync, make sure you are, and make sure you have a good application firewall in front of it, so you don't put your Exchange server, don't NAT your Exchange server to the internet, which I find is always an interesting thing I run into frequently. But this is just a fantastic device. I've had Droid in the past, and I went back to Blackberry, and now I'm back to Droid again. And I got the regular Razr, but the battery life was just killing me. It was dying within a day. This thing now stays all cranked up for about 2 days, and other than that, it's just a regular old phone. But I do enjoy the Max. It certainly allows me to link up all my accounts that I'm using through LinkedIn, through various different email accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Flickr, a whole bunch of different pieces. So anyway, I wanted to make that comment about the Razr Maxx. So next piece I want to move on to is actually a device that I think was one of my favorite. It's just such a shame to see it go away. But this is the Blackberry Playbook. By far, this was my favorite device of all time. The form factor on it is just perfect. I mean, it wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. The problem is, it's just obviously BlackBerry is sucking wind. I don't use this anymore. But just incredibly brilliant display, and so I no longer use this, but just want to make the comment that just too bad about BlackBerry dying on the vine here, because that device was just killer. One of my favorites right now is the Xyboard. I've been using this very regularly. The Xyboard, oh, look at that, I got a nice reflection off of that. So the Xyboard is this device that's probably, let me see if you can see it here. It's about the size of a iPad, maybe a hair bit bigger, but just a fantastic device. It's based on the Droid operating system, and right here I've just powered up, and you can see my my email account through ActiveSync. But what I like about it is it's a hotspot for right down here. You can see is I've got 4G right to this guy here. Not only that, I can link in my laptop, connect it onto this device. I can link my Droid Maxx right off of here. So it's essentially replaced my Mifi guy here, which maybe some of you have seen this hotspot device through Verizon running 4G. So this is now built in to the Xyboard, and so I find that very, very convenient. So I can run 4G off of any of my laptops or any of my machines right off of here. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, you can see right here where the reflection makes it a little tough with my finger. I've got my regular email down here, of course, using ActiveSync and browsers, and other than that, it's pretty much a straightforward Droid device. But I much prefer it to the iPad. I gave all my iPads back to my company and to my kids. I said they can have them. I'd much rather have a Droid. So anyway, this is the Xyboard, and I got this at the Verizon store when I was buying the Max. They had a pretty good deal on this, and I got the extra battery life version, so the thing stays on for about 4 years. I mean, it's really, it's got the upgraded battery system, which I love. So really the key piece here is that integrated 4G, which is I think a kind of major differentiator right now in the tablet market. Now, for my favorite device, let me back up here to my Kindle Fire. Now, it might be my favorite device. I was hoping like heck I could get my business stuff down to it, but I just can't, because we tried turning on ActiveSync down to it, but it just is not going to support ActiveSync. We've tried it. So, I can get email to Google Mail and Yahoo Mail and things like that. That's a no-brainer, any pop account. But if you want to do some serious business computing and not have this device be a data loss risk, you need to just kind of look at it as a personal device only. But it's the best. I mean, magazines, books. I mean, it's not just for magazines and books. It's if you notice up here, I'm fully integrated with with the web. I can run this off of my hotspot device. It's by far, I think, the cleanest, best using interface. It's got brilliant color. It's fast as heck, and I guess the major downside is I really can't collapse my business stuff onto it, which I certainly would. I've got my Microsoft documents on here using that Quick Office, whatever it's called right here, that guy. So I can run Microsoft apps off of it, which is always great. And it's pretty much got all the same functionality as my other devices, except it's just I'm not going to get business class email down to it. But it by far is, I find, the most clever and most powerful device. And it also runs the Droid OS as well, but it's been stripped down. And obviously, since I can't run business class email, that's one of the pieces that's been stripped out. So it serves Amazon's purposes for sure. Not going to be appropriate for most business, no camera, stuff like that. But I definitely enjoy it vastly compared to the Max, the Xyboard, my laptop, and the Blackberry Playbook. So just a quick overview of a couple major devices that are brand new to the market, and look forward to catching up with everybody at the seminar coming up here in the next couple weeks. Bye-bye.